Alright guys, Jake Revore here, NASM certified personal trainer with a food nutrition specialist. So there is a certain substance that I don't think any of us should ever be consuming, not even in moderation. If it were up to me, we would just rid the world of this once and for all, because I think this is so deadly and so horrible for our health. I'm going to get to that in just a second. So the thing here, what it was is, it's a certain oil. And you know, everything we make usually has good intentions. A lot of times, not everything. But as always, it ends up coming bad, or we use it for a bad purpose. Anything can be great if we use it for a good purpose, but if we use it for bad purposes, that's when it becomes bad. So a chemist in the 1900s, he wanted to find a cheap substitute for candle wax. He discovered that boiling cottonseed oil and then cooling it would cause blocks to harden, and you could burn them as candles. Eventually now this became food for us. So the thing I'm talking about today is vegetable oils. I am convinced that this is something we should never consume, not even in moderation. And here's why. A 2012 study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine says that a mere 40 calories a day of trans fats. Alright, so yeah, when you boil these, they turn into mega trans fats. A store-bought cookie or two can raise your risk of heart disease by 23%. The CDC has attributed 7,000 deaths and over 20,000 heart attacks to this substance. It may raise your blood sugar, hurt your immunity, make your fat cells bigger, and create more of them. Now that's some crazy stuff there. One or two cookies, you think moderation. Oh, I'm eating one cookie. That's moderation. Is it? Eating one cookie a day? 23% increase of a heart attack? 20,000 heart attacks? That's insane. So in the 20th century, the average person probably had less than a pound a year of this refined processed omega-6 vegetable oils. By the 1950s, it increased to about 50 pounds a year, and by 2000 increased to 75 pounds a year. Heart disease started to spike between the 60s and the 70s. And between 1961 and 2011, the American diet was composed of a lot of vegetable oil. Alright, so you're probably wondering, how do vegetable oils exactly affect us? Well, essentially it's the high pressure from the heating process is that what affects us. So these vegetable oils are found in almost all processed packaged foods, as virtually all restaurants' French fries are proven to immediately harm arteries after eating them, causing free radical damage during the refining process. Damages your cell membranes and chromosomes and creates massive inflammation in your body. Inflammation, that is what's causing all the problems we have today. You think it's cholesterol that is blocking our arteries? Yes. However, it is the inflammation that raises our cholesterol, and this is where the problems are coming. Disease and chronic illnesses start with inflammation. That's where it starts. Don't let anybody tell you different. Inflammation is one of the biggest problems in today's world that we're having. And it's by processed food, vegetable oils, excess of processed sugar. This is the stuff that's causing this inflammation. And I'm convinced, avoid it completely. Part of the reason we have this channel is to show you how to make healthier, better alternatives, and that tastes amazing and tastes great. We don't have to have this processed junk food anymore. Alright, so there's a book written by Catherine Shannon, medical doctor, and I haven't actually read this book, but I read the quote in the article that quoted her book. So she found in her book, Deep Nutrition, a study in New Zealand showed that subjects who ate fries from a restaurant flyer displayed immediately harm to their endothelial function of their arteries, going from a normal 7 dilation before eating French fries to almost no dilation at all. Only 1% after eating the French fries. This is one thing that can cause a heart attack. Alright, so this Dr. Shannon, she surveyed hundreds of patients that were admitted to a hospital for a heart attack. This next quote is gonna might make your jaw drop. My jaw dropped the very first time I ever read this in this article, which will be posted in the description below, this article that I read. And this is scary. Like, my jaw dropped when I read this part. This is really scary. So she surveyed that every single person that had a heart attack had consumed vegetable oils in their very last meal before they had a heart attack. If that's not scary, I don't know what is. They had vegetable oils in their very last meal. How many people actually know this? Fact. Did you know that a heart attack is the #1 killer in America? It is. That's a fact. Here's another thing is, statin drugs. That's to prevent cholesterol. Did you know that's the #1 drug out there? How many people know that vegetable oils cause massive heart attacks? How many people know that most people with a heart attack, if not everybody, ate vegetable oils in their last meal? Hardly anybody. So we got statin drugs. It's raising our health care. It's causing massive inflammation. How fun is it to go to a hospital because your uncle, your dad, your cousin, your friend, your best friend went to the hospital for a heart attack? They got him on all this medicine and drugs and all these other things. And yeah, you bet this is raising our healthcare costs. You bet our taxes are going to this. This is what we're paying for. These vegetable oils are skyrocketing our healthcare out of control. I mean, that is just crazy that the #1 death can be prevented. And I don't think people know this stuff. So I encourage you, please share this video with people. People need to know this. People don't need to be dying in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. We should be living to 70, 80, 90 years old. We need to have a good quality of life. Nobody wants to go and visit their friends in the hospital. Nobody wants to be living in a hospital for days because they just died of a heart attack. Nobody wants to be worrying if they are or aren't going to have a heart attack. Nobody wants that. So, man, do not consume vegetable oils. Do not. I want to preach and teach this to the world. I don't want people dying early. I don't want people crying in the hospitals. That's no way to live life. I want to help thousands. I want to help hundreds of thousands. I want to help millions of people regain their health if I can. Please share this video. You could save somebody's life by sharing this video. I'm dead serious, because not many people know that this is causing heart attacks. Encourage you, go out to eat as little as possible. Make your stuff at home. It's cheaper, it's healthier, it's tastier. You can make it however you want. We really don't go out. We even quit going to Chipotle. Now, I don't know if they use the deadly oils that I'm going to be listing here in a minute, but they put oil in everything, and that's the only thing I have against Chipotle. I love that restaurant so much. It's so spicy. I love it. So the main ingredients you want to look out for to avoid these deadly oils is partially hydrogenated oils. And I think the FDA might be removing that specific term, actually, or that specific one. I don't quote me for sure on that. Oils to avoid: canola oil, cottonseed oil, safflower oil, soybean oil. Now, things that contain vegetable oils. All right, so any main restaurants, processed foods such as Oreos, fried foods, frozen foods, cakes, cookies, pastries, margarines, spreads, pies, cupcakes, coffee creamers, biscuits, pastries, crackers, popcorn, baked goods, any kind of chips. That Peter Pan version of peanut butter. Get the peanut butter that has only that ingredient, just peanuts in it. So basically anything processed. Remember to read your labels if you're not sure. The label will tell you if a food is healthy or not. We plan on doing a video coming up here of how to read labels. So that'll be a good video. So I encourage you guys, man, do not consume these vegetable oils. You don't want a heart attack. You don't want to die early. If I see it in the ingredient, I do not eat it. We should not be eating something. We should not be giving business to companies that are killing us, that are giving us heart attacks. That is the #1 killer in America. Why are we giving money to them? Why can't we replace things with coconut oil, olive oil? Do we even need oil? There's so many delicious foods out there that don't need oil. I do not want to give 1 penny to a company that is serving us vegetable oils that is causing the #1 death in America. I refuse to do that. That is other junk. That is, I'd like to say a bad word, but this is a positive channel, so I will refrain, but that is just other junk. That these vegetable oils are not banned. They should forever be banned. The world should be rid of them once and for all, so that heart disease can go down, heart attacks can go down, we can enjoy our long life with our family and our loved ones, and that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to look sexy and beautiful and have lots of energy all the time, have a great quality of life with our family, live a long one. We should be seeing we should be living to 100, still being able to walk, seeing our third, fourth, fifth generation of grandchildren. That is how life is meant to be. That is how you can live your life. Study, go to videos like this, check out other health nut videos. We can live long, healthy lives, and it's worth it. Life is short, and I want to live it well. All right, so one other major reason that vegetable oils are killing you is they are made up of inflammatory omega-6, and they have very little anti-inflammatory omega-3s. These omega-6s are 20 to 1. So, and these aren't the innocent ones from nuts, these omega-6. They've been transformed in the refining process, and now they're the deadly oils. And they cause tissue damage. So if you get minerals such as copper and manganese, they will prevent tissue damage. Another thing I want to point out is at least 13 million Americans are currently struggling with thyroid health. That is because processed foods are blocking out the mineral iodine. Thyroid issue is a real big issue in today's world. I would like to encourage you guys, if possible, go out to eat as little as possible. All major restaurants have this. McDonald's, Applebee's, Chili's, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC, they are using these oils, and they really don't have any other options of oils. They might have another option, but the only oil I'm convinced to use is coconut oil. You can use olive oil if it hasn't been heated. It needs to be cold pressed. Coconut oil doesn't get damaged though in the heating process, and that's been proven. So me and Sarah really do not go out to eat anymore. I mean, for one, we're vegan, so that makes it harder. And we bring our food to restaurants when we're going out with family and friends. That's what we do, honestly. It's a little awkward. And yeah, it's just, we don't go out to eat because of this very reason. Because they have vegetable oils. Now, we don't live in California where they have all these raw vegan restaurants everywhere that serve healthy stuff. We live in Michigan, and they don't serve, there are no health restaurants around here. I think I've been to one place, and it was more of a superfood smoothie place in Grand Rapids. That was amazing. We'll put the description down there below, as many of our viewers are from Michigan. Remember to stay hydrated, stay healthy, eat lots of whole foods, treat others the way you want to be treated, encourage one another and build each other up. Man, please share this with people. People do not know that vegetable oils kill people. They really don't. They don't know how deadly it is. I'm convinced it may even be more deadly than smoking cigarettes. And people don't know it. And that's not right for people not to know what's killing them. That's not at all right. That's not okay. That's not okay for people to be dying of heart attacks. It's not okay that this information is not made clear to people. This information needs to be made clear to people. This information needs to go viral. People need to quit having heart attacks. And I know I'm going crazy. I'm passionate about this because I'm passionate about helping people and saving lives. That's what I'm passionate about. So please share this with people. You can save lives if this stuff goes viral. It needs to. Let's lower our healthcare costs. Let's get off these statin drugs. And share this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up below. And don't forget to subscribe, and you will receive many more videos like this. You're going to receive videos of inspiration, encouragement, and just how to live a healthy, holistic lifestyle. This channel is going to be so awesome. Got so much more stuff that I want to go over and cover. We will see you guys next time. Bye.